Good morning, everybody. Hopefully it works this time. Last time I hit the button, it told me the stream key wasn't right. You fucking liar. Alright, so, hope everybody's doing wonderful this morning. I am doing absolutely shit. So I hope everybody else is doing great. So at least, I can feel a little bit better by, everybody else feeling great. I hate when the weather changes, it kicks my ass. But that is not going to stop us. We have an update to check out today, and we're going to do so. Y'all just might have to listen to me, cough and clear my throat a little bit every now and then. Alright, so Greg has added a few new things to the game. First and foremost, I need him to tell me what the recipe is for most of these, but we now have axles. No, not the guy that runs the Thylacraft servo. Rotational unit power lengtheners. Also latent stuff. But for some reason, QWERTY's NEI handler is broke, busted, fucked right the hell up. So I can't tell how to make anything but the wood ones. The wood ones don't need a hammer. They use a soft hammer, so everything works fine with them. And it's a pretty, basic recipe for the wood ones. You just need 2 short sticks, 2 long sticks, 4 long sticks, or a block and a bucket. Yep, I most definitely would. But I'm guessing these are going to be the same. Hopefully Greg will let me know here in a minute. Regular hammer instead of soft, and file instead of saw. Okay. So this recipe is going to be exactly the same, just with the tools being different. Now I got to kind of look these over here a second, because I need to know. Let's see, speed is 64 RU for that one, 16 for that one. So if I wanted to double, quadruple ingots for the large ones, but you won't need the large ones, small is sufficient. Okay, so the main one that I might want to change power here for would be this one, so I wouldn't have to have it coming out the side here. I could have it going in the side right here. Now there isn't any gearboxes to change directions, so I won't actually be setting this up today. We're gonna wait for, I'm guessing, probably next week for the gearboxes to get here, or the change of direction. As of right now, it's just, straight. But I could do one if I wanted to here, so I could have shorter steam pipes and not have this in the floor, or have this down in the floor instead of right directly underneath it. As of right now, there's no, power loss whatsoever. He's still trying to decide how he's going to do power loss over distance. But there's, an axle really doesn't have loss. It's a straight, just gap filler, basically. Good morning, QWERTY. Alright, so let's start out just making a few of these and see what we have. See how they look. Now the one I'm going to need is going to be the small bronze axle, because this one only does 16. I could actually use the huge one for the shredder, because it only has 16 right now, I think. Now, the power of 2, 4, 6, and 8, I don't know what that is, honestly. I have no clue why it would be power 8. Is that supposed to be like the torque of it? Hey, Ultima. See, well, there's some loss in getting an axle to start, but maintaining after it stops. But maintained after it stops. Power equals amps, and that would only be useful for gearbox transforming power. Okay. No, I'm actually not feeling well, but hey, just the same. So with this, if we end up with a gearbox, see, I don't even know what gearbox we're going to get, so I don't want to ask yet. We can't make treated sticks, even with a saw, out of treated planks. Alright, well, let me go get some sticks and treat them. It's just the weather change. I'll feel better eventually. It ain't gonna slow me down or stop me. I deal with this crap every year. Weather changes abruptly and my body doesn't like it. Well, come on, give me something out of here. Thank you. Now, can we put treated sticks together to make long sticks, or do we have to bathe them? Oh, we can. Just put them to... Really? You gotta use a hammer? What the fuck? What the fuck kind of concept is that, Greg? It's wood. If we can't make treated sticks out of treated planks, how in the hell are we hammering 2 wooden sticks together? Andy. Alright, so let's get one of these made. A few of these made, actually. Now, wait a minute. It doesn't even show the recipe. That right there shows treated stick, long treated stick. But I go in here, and I put the 2 treated sticks. It shows nothing. Ask QWERTY about the hammering 2 sticks together. QWERTY! What the fuck's up with your broken shit? You are supposed to take a long regular wood stick and bathe it. Okay, that's what I was kind of figuring. Alright, so let me make a long wooden stick. I hope I got enough treated stuff left over there. How do you make a long treated stick? Do we file it? It's been a long time since I made a long treated stick. Really? You can make a stick that way? I didn't know that. Greg, you might have to tell me how to do this. This damn thing's broken. I need a regular long stick. Long peanut wood. Weed wood. Where the hell's regular wood? Just give me a long fucking stick. Pain in my ass. Oh, it's beams or logs for that. Okay. Okay, so it's a log and then file and saw. Okay. You know how long it's been since I've made a long wooden stick in GT6? Long fucking time. I can remember a lot, but I can't remember everything. Alright, give me these. Alright, you fucker, go right there. There we go. We got 8 of these. Let's see if we can bathe these. Just enough. Alright, so... how do we do this here? That's the small one. Okay, so it's this way. And soft. File. Is that what it was? File. Soft hammer. Long treated sticks. Now what the hell? I updated the server and the client. And I rebooted the server. Why is it acting like it's not updated? Let me double check this. Let's see, GT6 Lite. Yeah, I got the snapshot for today in here. And instance. It's got to be the server that's off. Bear's always right unless crazy is right. Yeah, well, how about all that? Bear's always right. Crazy just thinks she's right. It's got the exact same file on the server and my client. What the fuck? I honestly have no idea why this thing is not doing it for me. Alright, let's take this one, throw it over there. Get this stupid thing done. This one is the same recipe but with treat sticks. So that would be like that. And again, server won't let me have it. Alright, so give me a minute. And we're going to reboot the server. Again. For some reason it didn't want to take. So let me get this rebooted and see what it does. Oh boy, more NEI problems. Yeah, Cordy, more NEI problems. Ultima, there is a button or a config option for the anvil that it is only needed for like the multiple plates, multiple ingots, things like that. So you won't need it for crafting machines. You can always change that. We did that in Lite to play around with it there. Oh, fucking hell. Are you kidding me? Okay. This one was Bear's fault. Good thing Crazy's not up and on the server this morning. I just restarted the GT5 server twice. I just clicked on multiplayer to see if the server was back up yet. And it wasn't. And I was like, or it said it was up already. I was like, what? How the hell could it be up already? It's up already because I restarted the wrong fucking server. I do believe if the anvil drives you nuts, you can actually turn it completely off as well. But I don't remember that one. I do remember the only needing it for making plates and double plates, double ingots, things like that. Cordy, Greg. Yeah, well, he needs it after all the weird shit he's done to us over the years. You need to add your own anvil just to counter Cordy's. Oh, good God. That's scary. It's bad enough that Cordy added a GT6 anvil. We don't need to see Greg making one. We're gonna be sitting here beating on the fucking thing for an hour to get out a plate. So far, anvil is a neat mechanic, but I went into a GT dungeon and needed to get diorite to make a tier 2 hammer table, a hammer, and a file to make a wrench, and a pick to pick up stuff. That's kind of the way that works. But that's what you get when you go looking for a dungeon on your first day. At least I will only do ingot and plate ingot and plate hammering in the anvil, and not every fucking crafting recipe in existence. I'll give you that one, Greg. You can use hammers to bash up stone into rocks, you know. It wasn't my first day. If it wasn't your first day, then why didn't you have a pickaxe on you? You should have a tier 2 or tier 3 pick after like the first or second day. And what in the hell do you need to pick up in there that's actually needing a pick? Like a crucible? Because most everything else in there that you need to pick up is a wrench. Bookshelves, crafting tables, storage drawers, mass storages. All of that stuff is wrench. Burning boxes. First thing I did on the server was collect black granite rocks, make the QWERTY anvil out of them, and then I made a wooden crafting table from vanilla Minecraft out of the rocks. Loot chests and the like. Oh yeah, Greg does have that stupid thing where you can't pick up one of his chests with a fucking wrench. You can pick up a vanilla chest with a wrench, but you can't pick up a GregTech chest with a wrench. That is kind of dumb. Well, honestly, you don't even need a metal pick. You can use black granite, red granite. Those are both level 3. Alright, now that my brain fart is over for the moment, I'm sure it's not completely gone, but for the moment it's gone. Now, let's make an axle. Actually, let's make a couple axles. And I broke my hammer. Alright, so let's come out here in the nice, beautiful daylight. So there is our regular. There is the tier 2 in size. And there's the tier 3 in size. So there's the new axles. They've got a animation to them so they look like they're moving when they got power, I guess. I think Greg actually said he broke the damn thing. So I'm not sure he got it reworking yet. Now I do notice with this. Let me see here. Give me this one. I want to come in here and look at something. Now, if I take this out of here, now this is a bad option because this will not work here, but we're going to try it anyways. We're not actually going to hook it up and run it. We're just going to hook it up. Alright, so it doesn't connect automatically. Use a wrench to connect it. Greg, there's no overlay on it. Alright, so we do need the wrench to do that. And if you tried it, oh, now the overlay is there, but it's like invisible. Alright, so that's cool that it actually turns it if it tries to go the other way. But yeah, right there, I completely cannot see that overlay. It is weird. Alright, hop my ass up here. Now on this side I can see it. It's really weird how depending on how far away you are and what angle you're looking at it, if you can see it. Because see right there, you can just barely even notice it's there. But here, I can see it just fine. But on this side, right there, there is nothing. There is no grid whatsoever when I'm standing on this side looking at it at this angle. So yeah, I can replicate it. Your freaking overlay's broke. See, if I come over here, I can just barely make it out. But I can't get it the full thing. Okay, here we go. I have to be on this side. Great, one step closer to fixing that one. Somebody asked what exactly these gear things do. They do exactly this. They will allow you to get your turbine further away from the machine. So you don't have to run pipes quite so long. I can do this and it'll work. Now eventually we'll have gearboxes, so I can do, this is an axe, isn't it? Eventually when we get a gearbox, I'll be able, okay, that is still annoying, Greg. I'll be able to do this. And be able to have that there, and then the gear here that allows it to switch. Think of like a bevel gear from Rotary Craft. Should be, similar to the same type of idea. Where you have an axle coming in on one side and an axle going out on a 90-degree of it. Yeah, I'm just going to spin the steam right here. Yeah. You can do that with wires too. It's all you have to do, you can't connect them like this. But to get it to connect like this, hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. I hate it when Junior leaves and forgets his phone. He had to go deal with some family stuff with his mom this morning. But yeah, if you already have the pipe open, and then you put the wire or axle in there, it automatically connects. I'm thinking Greg needs a check in there for if it's the same type of power transfer or, whatever. And that would stop it from doing it. But yeah, that's what the axles are, somewhat for, is we can do things like that. That's going to be what makes this such a big change, is when we actually get gears. I'm also hoping, I don't know, but I'm hoping that we will actually also have a thing where we can put, make a big turbine and then split the power up across multiple machines. So I could have, like a tungsten steel turbine down here in the basement running off a tungsten steel boiler and it be able to come up here and run my centrifuge and my shredder and my sluice. But I don't know, because, that shit's in Greg's head, and Lord only knows what's going on in that brain. This is basically step one of the large change that's going to be coming to setting up factories. We just got to wait for the rest of it to get here. And patiently wait we shall. Because, well, what the hell other choice do we got? It's not like we can rush his ass. What good's that gonna do? Then we get broken shit. Then we could just, have QWERTY do GT6. We just wanted broken shit. Or at least broken NEI. Because when it comes to breaking NEI, QWERTY is the man. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can make a bronze one to see how it looks in the world. This is the one I'm actually going to need because I'm only going to have 64 EU coming through. Alright, so bronze one. Max of 64 is going to be this one. And I'm guessing that this is going to be a regular recipe here. Oh, it's got to be in this damn table. So it got to be there. And Greg said it was a hammer and a file. So then a file goes there. And that'll get me the medium one. So if I do... Hold on, where is my bronze? There we go. Let's do one more. I'll make this into regular rods. And we'll make the small and the normal, or however he has them named. Alright, so let's take this one, and then do that, and we'll do this, and there we go. So then we have our bronze. And this is the one that I will actually need for my sluice. This will go right in here. And it'll be the one that goes right there. Because this is 64. So I can have it like that. And actually, I will change this down here. And the reason for it is because the factory will look a lot cleaner if I can keep all the pipes down below. See, that's one thing about this is, at least for the RU side, I can bring this down here. I can put that there. And then put... Hold on. You go right there. Second. And then put that there. Turning it that direction. Connecting that there. See, now I've got where my steam pipes coming back can be down in the floor rather than all up here, all behind all the machines. So other than the fact that, you know, that's not the right thing. And I'm guessing that this is going to work if I do a big one into a small one. Let's see. I will still need to do an RU to KU converter. There we go. So now I should be able to light that up down there if I give it some water. And we should actually be able to see this bad boy spin. I should have copper pipes left over here. There we go. So then we can just do that, connect them, that, connect them. That. Connect it. That. Connect it. And then we'll just run the pipe out here and to the valve. There. This one in here. And then that like that. And now we should have water going into the boilers. Close that back up. And now I just need a way to get back into the basement because now I can't get back into the basement. Oh crap, I can't get down here. Can right now. Aha. Alright, so let's check and see. There we go, we've got water in them now. And let's just go out in front of the door for right now. Oh, that's cobblestone. Let's go one more block over. Because I haven't remade my pickaxe yet. So, I gotta be careful how I get myself down here, because I ain't got any pickaxe to get back out with. Go ahead and fill that back in. Let's go get a little charcoal and let's start this up. There won't be anything in there to run, but we can at least see the thing run. And let's do about that many. That should be enough to run this. Alright, so throw all of these in. Shit, what did I put one in this one for? That one. Alright, so those are going to get started. Everything should run fine. And then we can come up here and see the machine running and the animation of the axle turning. Could you make a 1-minute bug report video showing that wrench overlay issue from all angles? Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. Be exact, give me a minute. I can make it while I'm streaming. It'll just take a second. I can turn on the recording and show it to you. Eat up, boys. I was actually using my certificates as wallpaper one time. I had so many of them. Okay, no problem, Greg. And I'm going to mention in it that we need a white one for the dark things. Because we definitely do. There you go. There's the axle turning. There's the machine running perfectly. Alright, so that is definitely awesome. Alright, so since Greg wants me to do a video about this overlay, hold on a second. Y'all get to be here for a bear report. Let me start the recording. Alright, so this is a bear report about the overlay. If you look at it from different angles, you can't see it, or you see it very badly. Like this position, you can't see it at all. But if I come over here, it's beautiful and bold, can see it real well. Over here, you know, it's really faint. Over here, you can see it well unless you're over on this side. And then this side is, you know, always beautiful. It's like a directional thing, you know, I can see it really well. And this part is really annoying. Alright, and the other issue with the overlay, I can come out here and show you. For things like rubber pipes especially, you can't see it at all unless you're like really, really looking. There needs to be like a white line with a black line or something, so you can make it out a little bit better. But that is the bear report. Screwed up and stopped the wrong one. There we go. Alright, bear report done. And I stopped the video this time instead of the stream. But yeah, this looks freaking awesome. I can't wait till we get more ways of changing the power around here and be able to make them go different directions and shit like that. But yeah, and even the 2D texture thing looks good. You know, it doesn't really have to be 3D. You know, even it tells you that it's moving. That's enough for me. Doesn't need to be flipped, just run in reverse would work. Oh, talking about going the other way. Alright. Alright, so the other thing that Greg added this week, he did a bunch of tiny bug fixes apparently. I have no idea what that means. Usually it means a lot of little random things that, you know, he noticed that probably nobody else has noticed. But he also added prismarine. So he now has his own prismarine, if I can find it. Here we go. Light prismarine. That's actually the GregTech. What the fuck is this? Greg's breaking shit again. Got missing textures. A monkey wrenched the turbine below the centrifuge. Okay. Let me do that. Dang it, new material types. Yep. Alright, so counterclockwise, clockwise. Okay, so I'm guessing you're wanting to see if the texture goes the opposite way. Can I use my club to break these? I can. It's gonna crack them, but, you know, who gives a shit? Alright, is there any... Nope, there's none left in there. Alright, give me a second, Greg, and I will start these back up. Let me get all the ash out of here and go get one more charcoal to throw in each one. You do realize, Greg, Qwerty does a great job of breaking GregTech all on his own. You don't have to help him. He's a big boy. He can break GregTech all by himself. Or I should say he's a big ghost. He can, he wears a big sheet. You know, I just thought about that, Qwerty. Is it really a good idea to wear a sheet in South Carolina? Wouldn't that kind of have some negative annotations, being how the type of the area that you live in? Alright, so now it's turning, and it looks like it's going to the right. So let's do that. And honestly, that should almost break that freaking thing. And it does. Now it's going to the left. So yeah. So changing the turbine direction changes the animation to look like it's going the other direction. It's camouflage. Can't bonk me if they think I'm one of them. Okay. Hey Sam, how's it going? Alright, so back to looking at this Prismarine stuff. So here's Greg's Prismarine. You got every different flavor you could think of. As usual, all the different block types. But the actual Prismarine itself, you cannot get unless you go to a GregTech Fort. That is the only place it currently spawns in. And I do believe me and E, once we get a full release, are going to go see if we can find one, see if we can find some, because I need a lighter. And I want to see what it actually looks like in the world, you know, see what the dungeon looks like. If you want to see a picture of it, let me see if I can find Greg's post. I know there's one right on the on Greg's main page. And here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Here you guys go. That is the picture that Greg has on his main page, which you need to go to get this update anyways. But that is the picture. Yes, I can make plastic lighters, but I can't refill them. I want a regular lighter. I want my shiny one. And you won't give me a way of making a shiny one, or even the in-bar one. So I need to go find one. And what do I got to make plastic lighters for? Just talk to E and have him give me another, you know, quarter of a stack, eighth of a stack of them. I want a good Bic. I want a good Zippo, not a Bic. I'm a Zippo man. I want my good metal flip top lighter. Alright, so that is the update for this week. Very short and sweet, but heavy on the sweet because we now have access. So like I told everybody in Discord, this is going to change a lot with how you set up your base. It's not really going to change per se the way you power your base, but it is going to give you options on how you set things up, how far away you put your turbine, And when we get the actual like bevel gear to be able to do 90-degree turns, then it's going to open up even more options for how we can design things. And then if we get the gear that allows us to give multiple shafts from one input, then it will definitely change how we can set things up. And depending on the loss for KU, we could even do it for some of our KU stuff, use RU to create it. Probably going to be, you know, the 50% loss that everything else typically has. So that, you know, kind of depends. If it's going to be that much loss, I'm just going to keep going with engines myself. But if not, we'll see. The plat one is going to stay loot only, but the gray one might get a recipe later. Well, I figured the platinum one would be loot only. It always has been. But I at least want the metal one. But I want my shiny one. I like the shiny one. KU to RU and back would be 100%. Or nearly 100%. Oh, that's awesome. If it's going to be almost lossless to go from KU to RU or RU to KU, then yeah, that'll, you know, make it nice. So, you know, we need to keep an eye on the next couple updates, see what kind of great things Greg is adding. I am off to go slay a dragon on Fear the Night with Andy and Net, so stop in for that if you're interested. It'll be, you know, 15-20 minutes for us to get it loaded up and ready at least. It's going to be fun because we have no idea how to reset the end. We're supposed to use some item and we don't know what it is, so we're going to try. So thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed. Give Greg some love for the great content he gives us. Go check out the secret download on his website if you'd like to play around with this until he releases. Release usually comes a day later or later on that day. So we may get a release later on today. If not, maybe tomorrow. As usual, check on Greg's page and for when the full release comes out, or in the mod releases in our GT Help Bears Den Discord. I will put it there as soon as I know about it. Greg says it should be coming today. He's waiting on Overmind to wake the fuck up. Alright. So, that is it. Have a good one. Take it easy. And I will see you guys later. Yep, I will.